I've just been sitting in awe of this game, y'all. Arxis even managed to impress me, maybe even a little bit more than what the Dragon Ball reveal was. That's kind of crazy to think about. And of all things, we got a Marvel game that is 4v4 that's not a Capcom game? And I'm honestly just really stuck on that idea. It's a 4v4 game. This is literally the first 4v4 tag fighting game. And I'm like really just trying to wrap my brain around, what do I even do with 4 different characters on the screen? And I guess we'll find out more about that type of stuff later, but I just wanted to talk a little bit about the 4v4 aspect and why it's so important to this game. And the first thing I immediately thought of is that we literally have the possibility of controlling 4 different characters, which changes the entire layout of how you do a fight in any game. Because a lot of times what you end up having is a lot of bad matchups for a lot of different characters. If you're using a rushdown character, zoners kind of cook you. If you're using a zoner and a grappler gets on you, you're probably dead. It's a lot of different things like that that not make only fighting games but competitive games a very volatile thing to be into, because your worst matchup is right around the corner. And with 4 characters it's completely different, because now you can basically have a character that covers every type of matchup you're gonna fight in one match. And it essentially eliminates the craziest issue of fighting games where you lose to your bad matchup but you're the better player, and sometimes this character just beats your character outright even though you know you could have beat the player if they were using anyone else. It's kind of crazy that that just eliminated that entire problem, which has never been something that we've seen before. And each of these characters seem like they're going to have entirely full kits so you could play them as a single character. In fact, the developer specifically talked about the idea of, if you don't like playing tag games where you have to learn multiple different characters, you can play one character and then have 3 different assists. And this leads to the next big point. It's very, very likely that we're going to only have 1 health bar. And 1 health bar is a huge thing, because not only does this change how you end up formatting your team or how you end up playing your team, it also changes who you're going to play and when you're going to play them. Because I know up front a lot of people like rushdown, you know, to get that early lead going. And towards the end, you probably want a bigger body or someone that does a lot of damage really, really quickly to end the match really quickly. So it's a lot of different factors that go into this, that since you're not having 4 different health bars for 4 different characters and you only have 1 health bar, the goal at the end of the day is just to take this 1 health bar however your team needs to do it. And I think that's a better goal, and it's a lot more feasible for a lot more people, because you're not managing different resources outside of probably the meter and that 1 health bar. Not too bad. And to go even further beyond on what I was saying about the 1 player with 3 assists aspect, the developer specifically said that the assists have the ability to cater to your playstyle. Now, this could go down a few different roads, but the main road that I'm seeing it go down is that they're using AI with the Arxis mechanics in order to do something like give you specific assists, so you don't have to specifically time your assists or plan what assist is going to play, because they say it literally plays around your playstyle. And I think that's a bigger issue for a lot of the casual audience when they get into tag games like this. And honestly, that's very, very important when you start to build your team, because some people are just going to want to build themed teams. And that's where the 4 comes in the most, because not only do we have something that's coming out very, very soon, the Fantastic Four, that is a 4-man team. So that literally fits perfectly in this game. I can't see them not being in this game. They literally fit perfectly. You have the starting 4 of X-Men, you know, Wolverine, Cyclops, Jean Grey, and Storm. Storm's already been shown, so the other 3 are definitely a given. Finally, we're getting X-Men back. Let's talk about that. Yay. And then, of course, you have like the Guardians of the Galaxy and stuff like that, where they usually put like Rocket Raccoon and Groot as 1 character, but then you have Star-Lord, Drax, and Gamora, and that kind of makes that team kind of fill out a little bit. So you have a lot of things that you can do, and there'll be a lot of specific teams that you'll be able to play that you won't have to worry as much about your team composition. And this is because the assist will automatically pick up on how you're playing and be able to assist you in the way you need it. Now, I think you'll probably have to still call the assist, but I don't know if the assist is going to just do something random. We've seen different moves come out of different characters in the trailer, so I'm sure there's a lot of different assists that they can use, probably just 3, but who knows, there might be more. And even when you think about this game in a non-competitive light, like something a little bit more lighthearted, there's something that presents itself with just the idea of the number 4 in mind, and that's the idea of having 4 real players playing against 4 other real players. Now, that sounds like a lot of people, 8 people on the screen at all times, right? Sounds pretty crazy. Arxis has already done this though. They did it with Guilty Gear Strive, did the 3-on-3 mode where you had, you know, your main point character, but then you had the assist that could come out and you could switch to your assists and play as them as well. Like, so It's kind of like an idea that has already been there, but now they're bringing it to the forefront of gameplay. We honestly probably should have known that this was coming based off of what they added to Guilty Gear Strive, because that 3-on-3 mode came way later than what they initially planned to do it. But I'm glad it got there, and it's very fun to play when it works. I just hope that if they put it in Marvel, it's a separate mode. Don't make it the main mode, but make it something that's appealing to a lot of people and there's something that you can gain from it. And honestly, even Marvel Rivals just shows you that's the idea of people loving to play a team game with their superheroes is an amazing thing to do. So I think this would just be a no-brainer to have in the game. Just like I said, as something separate, something to get your mind off of the regular competition, because I know the streets are going to be sweating with this one. And largely as a fighting game fan, it's kind of crazy to see ArcSys push the fighting game envelope even further. I never thought I'd see the day where we see 4-on-4 fighting games, and I've never thought I'd see the day where another developer picks up the Marvel property. That kind of just shows you that you can have any developer pick up any property at any time, and I feel like a lot of these developers kind of need to start doing a little bit more outreach, honestly. So kudos to ArcSys. I love the idea. You guys are literally revolutionizing fighting games right in front of our eyes, and we were all here to see it. And I got to see it live. Like, that was insane. You guys saw my reaction. If you have not, definitely check it out. It was, whew. I'm still speechless. This is literally the next day, and I've been watching that trailer back to back to back. It's insane. But what do you guys think, actually? Do you guys agree that this is the next big step in fighting games? Do you guys want to play this? Do you guys like the idea of a tag game that you don't necessarily have to play tag? Let me know down in the comment section below. Please like the video, and if you're new here, definitely subscribe. It helps me out a lot. We're trying to get to 10K by the end of the year. Let's try. But anyway, it's been your boy Zetaslow. Until next time, everybody, stay healthy, stay happy, stay groovy. Love each and every one of y'all. We out of here. Peace.